The situation is as follows. In Rome there is the king, the magister populi, and a tribune. The player may use in military operations outside Rome only the king or the magister. There are enough troops to form 3 armies. The objective during Hostilius' reign requires Rome to conquer at least 4 cities. In the previous 2 turns, Rome has managed to conquer and hold 3 cities. The player therefore must conquer and hold at least 1 city for this turn. In addition, the Picenian and Volscian wars counters were drawn in the previous turn. The player begins by forming the 2 armies of the Magister Populi and the Tribune. To the first he entrusts the war against the Sabines, which the Senate approves. To the second the war against the Volscians, also approved by the Senate. Then the player calculates the amount of action points he has available. For the Hostilius period it's equal to the sum of the virtus of the king. A die roll divided by 2 the virtus of the Magister and that of the Tribune. The total is 12. This is recorded on the track using the appropriate marker. The player decides to start with the Magister Populi and moves him toward Cures to make a siege. The siege succeeds and the city is Romanized. Then it's moved to Nomentum, which is also conquered in a siege. The same happens to Orvinium and Riate. Then the player moves the Magister against Fidene, but here the siege goes badly. The Magister returns to Rome and ends his campaign. The conquest of 4 cities yields 4 VP, minus however 1 VP for the failed siege of Fidene. Rome's enemies accumulate 6 hostile reactions points, 1 for each successful siege and 2 for that of Fidene, to be used as action points later. These are also marked with the appropriate marker. Next it is the Tribunus' turn. He is moved toward Velatri and besieges it, conquering it. He then moves against Anagnia and Ferentium, besieging both. After that the player, in order to control the movement of the Volscians, moves the Tribune to Bovilli. The enemies of Rome instead gain 3 more reaction points. Subtracting the spent action points, the players is left with 3 points. Everything seems to have gone well for the player and for Rome, but beware. The round is not over. Now it is the turn of Rome's enemies to move and fight using the accumulated hostile reactions points. We will see in the next video.